Hey guys, I'm Hailey Feldman and this is My Chic Style live. I am coming to you from West Palm Beach, Florida, and it is Thursday, June 12th, 2025. Oh my goodness. Is it? Sometimes I get the dates wrong. I'm like, are we still in, we're really in like 2025 already? Oh my goodness. So here we go. I love doing this. This is so much fun for me, being here with you guys and getting to style all these things live for you. Just want to make sure this is. Sometimes I get the date. Yep, I can hear myself. I am my own assistant, so please feel free to say hello and use the chat. That is the beauty of what we do here on YouTube Live, right? This is an interactive experience where you can ask me questions like, Hailey, why is your dog diapered? No, I'm kidding. We don't want to get into that. But Hailey, I like that color, but I'm kind of interested in getting it in this one. Or I'm 5'9". What size should I get? These are all great questions because look, let's face it, we're all getting invites right now to these weddings. And all of these different wedding attires can be very confusing if you don't come to my live shows. So I could help you. Send me whatever it is you got invited to, whatever the attire may be. One of my girlfriends was invited to a cowboy Denver theme wedding, and I styled her head to toe. One of the dresses is actually here. So everything that you see here, including this dress, is under 50-ish, all on Amazon. Pretty good. So shopping in a budget, but not compromising your style and looking. You're going to look like $1 million. You're not going to spend $1 million. And that is my chic style. That is my shopping. That's what I have to do, right? I don't have the budget to go to Worth Avenue, which is on Palm Beach, just a couple minutes away from where I live in West Palm Beach, and spend $1 million. Not today, maybe one day. So if you're like me and you want to look classic, elegant, chic, sophisticated while being on a budget, and you're going to lots of summer weddings, or you just want to have a new dress, you're on the right show. So again, I'm Hailey Feldman, and this is My Chic Style live in my living room. So let's jump right in. I'm going to start by showing you some amazing dresses these are all by the same brand. Karin is one of the brands I've been working with for many months now. And by the way, I just had an Amazon live show and I didn't even say it. I forgot. It was my 100th live shopping show. Can you imagine? So yeah, I've been doing this for a while. Here's my first dress. I think I wore this on my last live with you guys, so I didn't wear it again. And if you go to my YouTube channel, you'll be able to see videos of me wearing this. This is very petite friendly, even though it's a maxi length dress. And I did like a cool Instagram reel with it as well. It is absolutely stunning. Everything that you see here, you could use the QR code, right? Scan with your phone, easy peasy 1, 2, 3. But of course, I have everything linked along with promo codes in the video description. So take a look and you'll be able to shop the whole show, whether you're popping in for a minute or you have, the whole time to hang out with me, which would be so great. And if so, say hi, use the chat. All right, so this is gorgeous. I wore this on Palm Beach Island a few weekends ago with my girlfriend, Gwen. We went out dancing and it was so much fun. It's really, really pretty. You're gonna see a lot of green in this show and I love the pattern. So look, one of the benefits of coming to my live shopping shows, do you see how different the product page photography is than in person? It's a lot more muted in the white coconut color that I have. So really nice to see these products kind of live in person, right? So at least when you buy it, there's not going to be any surprise. It's not that kind of thing. So I love it. You could really, really move in it, and it's just elegant and lovely, really, really classic. This one has some coupons in the video description, so if you like this one, make sure that when you visit the link, oops, it got stuck underneath here. Uh-oh. It's a live show. I told you, things happen. I say I'm my own worst assistant. So look, this is so pretty and it has some promo codes attached to it and linked in the description. You're going to get a big discount code, and these are codes that are exclusive to my shoppers here. So yay for My Chic Style Live. This is so pretty and it has these pockets. I started my Amazon live show wearing this earlier today. And I showed my viewers a little trick of how to carry your dress when you have a long dress like this. I showed them a really cool trick. You just put your hands in the pocket and then you lift it from there to move around so easily. I have a comment. Hi, Jennifer. Yes, thank you so much. It's a great dress. And it has this very subtle detailing here. So see here, there's like a little keyhole design. So you have a tiny bit of flesh that will show here. And then this little tie goes underneath. And then you just tie it like that. And it's really cute. Comes in lots of colors. I chose this like yellow, green, floral color because I thought it was kind of fun. You know, these, look, summer weddings, if it's something that is like black tie weddings in the summer, you could get away with a summer flowy maxi dress. Like, unless it's at the Plaza Hotel, forget it. You know, it's ridiculous. You want a dress that's going to move, that's going to be breathable, especially if you're going to a destination wedding. Everything that you see here is super packable and machine wash. Yes, you heard me. Machine washable. So you could grab it, go, throw it in the wash, line dry overnight, done. My other big tip, make sure you size up. So a lot of these dresses in the description, they say that they're bodycon. They don't have to be bodycon, right? Not if you take my style tip and size up. So that is really something that I always try to do with my shoppers, right? I always try to provide the best product recommendations within the theme. And today we're doing wedding guest dresses. However, never, ever, ever buy anything that you're only going to wear once. Forget it. Don't even bother going to the wedding. It's not worth it, right? So I like to provide shoppers with not only just really, really great product recommendations for things that you're going to wear more than once, and all summer long, but also, you know, like, here's how to style it. Don't see how the product page, it has it bowed, the little tie here, it has a little bow up front. Don't do that because it'll add more weight. It adds more fabric to your tummy. And whether you're, Giselle, or you're, a normal person like me, nobody wants to add fabric to this area, right? We want to make it as clean of a line as possible. So my style tip is to just simply take this little tie, which you could even just take it out entirely, but just kind of bow it in the back and it'll automatically cinch your waistline. See how I pulled it here? So you tie it in the back and then it pulls the fabric gently, not too tight, right? So you size up, but with my style tip, you bow it in the back and then you'll still cinch your waist in. All of the dresses that I'm showing you, they're all one size up in my regular size. So like the dress that I'm wearing and the dress I just showed you, they say bodycon, but if you size up and then style it right with a really cute belt, you're good to go, right? Okay, so this one is the one that I was telling you about. My friend was like, what do I wear to this cowboy themed wedding? Well, this was perfect. And I also love this for just daily going, just running errands. It's absolutely adorable. The length is perfect. I don't know about you, but personally, I think my style is really evolving. I'm not As much as I love like a cute little mini dress and tall stilettos and boom, here we go out. I really want to be comfortable, especially when it's hot in the summer, right? And if you're going to a wedding, if it's indoors and outdoors, you're going to be hot, you're going to be cold in the AC, right? So you want to have breathable fabrics that are going to move with you. And of course, just throw it in the wash, easy peasy, 1, 2, 3. This length is great. It's not mini, it's not midi. It'll fall a little bit. It's not as midi as the dress that I have. So it's a little bit shorter. But it's like a perfect length. If it were just a little bit shorter, then I wouldn't have it on this show. That it wouldn't be wedding appropriate, right? It would be too short. Don't wear a mini dress to a wedding, right? Not appropriate. Sort of like wearing a plunging V-neck. You wouldn't do like a major cleavagey thing either. Not appropriate. Yeah, you still have to be tasteful. But again, like that's my style every day. I don't know. I don't do the reveal it all. I also am super, super flat chested. So I'm kind of, if you could do it, good for you. Just maybe not at a wedding. And of course, look, you have very subtle adjustable straps back here. See that? You can't even see them. So you can make it longer or you can make it shorter, depending. But mainly it's good for people with different busts. And you have some giving here. You have a little bit of elastic. It falls beautifully. You guys, this one's great. And I love the green and white floral pattern. Look, up close, it might be a bit much, but it's stand back and it's subtle. Cool. All right. So that's your shorter thing. And like, look, if you're going to a destination wedding, you could even do something. You could wear that dress like as a beach cover up, right? Okay. So this is my dress. The color is called apricot, but it's not apricot, right? Look, see, this is the product page here. You could see the QR code and look at it in person. I don't have any selfie lights on. Apologies. This is unfiltered shooting in 720. It's like low def, but whatever. It's a streaming software. It works. So the apricot color is absolutely gorgeous. I mean, this dress to me, it hits every single any kind of concern that you may have about, oh, maybe I don't want to have my arms. I want to have my arms covered because I'm going to a church. They're getting married in a church or whatever, right? So you want to cover your arms, be tasteful, or maybe you just don't want to show your arms. You want some arm camouflage. Or maybe you're looking for something that is formal without being maxi, right? You don't want to deal with something that's all the way to the ground. This is gorgeous. And guess what? The fabric is so lightweight, you could wear it to work. It's so great. So I'm going to show you a couple of ways to style this by the simple use of a waist belt. I know. So look, you have this waist belt that is included in your purchase. So see the QR code there, which you could shop easily with your phone. Love it. So good. Do that. It's also linked in the video description. But so you get this cool belt and look at the hardware. So it's a very subtle gold. Actually, oh, my manicure. Oh my gosh, I never get color on my hands because I'm just too lazy to sit there for the whole manicure. My manicure matches this dress perfectly. Hooray! Okay, so look, this is included and this is the waist belt. And you got a lot of holes here. So you can make it as loose or as, fitted or not. Again, with this dress, my recommendation is to size up. Take one size up. And then I'm going to show you how to make it so that it still is super flattering. Because if you get your regular size, it's going to be more fitted. And if you want that, then get your regular size. But I just think the style of this dress, it's just so much better to not have it be tight, tight, tight. Like, I don't even know. They call it bodycon. All right, so I took off the belt that it comes with. And then I have two other belts. Now, this one is linked in the description, and it is less than, I think it's like $6 right now. It's a vegan leather belt. And this one's like 10. So these are, I'm not trying to upsell you in any way. These are just really, really smart, tiny little add-ons that don't make or break your shopping cart, right? So I'm going to first start with this. Oops, the other one dropped. I'm going to start with this one. Now look, same very muted hardware. It'll say gold on the product description, but it's not. See, it's like a super subtle. And look at all of the holes. And it goes from size small to XXL. So it's like very, lots of sizes available. Wait till you see this. So this is the Miracle Belt. Look at this. I could wear it with low-rise jeans and it will work. Or I could do it like this. So tiny little style tips that just make it, I mean, I like the waist belt that's included, but there's something about that fabric waist belt. I don't know. I just feel like I would be ironing it too much. So I'm just going to use this. My waist is very small. I have like a, 23, 24-inch waist. And this is the size small. So again, size up, size up, size up. So look how much belt I have. And I use the loops. And here we go. Nice vegan leather belt here. And just loop it through. And this one is such a great find. My gosh. I wish, all right. So look, it totally blends with this dress. Very elegant, very simple. I would also recommend, if you're into this dress that I showed you right before, take this waist belt, the tie belt out, and replace it with this. See how it matches? Like the color of this belt, oh my gosh. The amount of work, I would say it's not just, it wasn't just curating this belt. It wasn't just looking for it. I want to say it's taken years to find a belt that's not just a waist belt, but it's also for pants. It's the Miracle Belt, and it's not too gold. It's not too white. It's not too black. It's subtle, but look, different, right? So you see how I took the regular waist belt that is included, and I don't dislike it, right? So we have this one, the fabric one, and it's fine. I like it. I'm not against it. But just a little tiny, and it changes it up, right? It makes it a little bit different, a little bit sleeker, a little bit classier. I hate that word though. All right, so here's the other one. Again, you have this one is a little bit more of a pop, but you're gonna see. You're gonna love this one. So I'm gonna remove the little skinny vegan leather belt, which is linked in the description. Cool. All right, take that. Hi. And if you have any questions, say hi and ask me. All right, so this is great. Look, this also comes in tons of sizes. The color I have is white. It's called white, but it's more of like a beige. All right, so look how easy. Look how much room you have. All right, so this is a real waist belt. You can't wear this one with a low-rise jean. Watch how simple this is. So I'm gonna go over the belt loops here. But because it's such a thick belt, I can, right? So here we go. Done. Now look at it. And you have a totally different look again. So very, very, very subtle style tips for you that allow you to size up so that it's not super bodycon, so that you could move, you could dance at the wedding, but you have arm coverage, right? You have a beautiful, look at this neckline. I mean, this is like, hi, I'm running for First Lady of the United States, right? So you could kind of jazz it up with this belt or with the smaller one too. Just fun little add-ons that don't kill the whole shopping cart, right? Sometimes it's these extra things, right? You're like, okay, I found a dress, I love it. And then you're like, oh, but really it does need a waist belt to really, cinch in my waist without being bodycon. I'm going to take Hailey Feldman style tip. But this is like, it's not even an extra $10. It's that great. So let's keep moving. This one so scared me at first. So the brand Karin, I've been working with them for, since the fall. And they sent me a preview of all of their what is it called? Summertime dresses a few months ago. And when I saw this, Again, like that's the product page right there. You could shop the QR code. It's easy peasy. Tie-dye, floral, bodycon mesh. I was like, this is not my chic style. But wait, it's great. So up close, it's actually in my color. It's a lot more subtle. It's really cool. And then if you take a few steps back, so thinking wedding photography, you're really going to pop in this one, but it's not tie-dye. It's not too much. It's really lovely. And of course, if you take one size up in your regular size, which is what I did, then you're not going to look like her. The way that it fits on the product photography, I don't love it. I wouldn't, that's too tight for a wedding. It's inappropriate. Sorry, inappropriate, not cool. But take one size up and it fits beautifully. And depending on your height, it'll be a true midi, but for me, it falls like right at my ankle, which I love, because then I don't have to deal with like the long maxi skirt. And it's just there. And of course, you have these adjustable straps here, so you could make it shorter or you could make it longer. Now look, see this here, see her bust, like this model here in the product page. She's got a lot of boobies, like she's got it going on. Me, I have none. But with this extra fabric, not only if you have a bigger bust line, you lucky duck, then you have more fabric to fill it out without being like, super constrained, right? But for the girls like me that are more on like the 32A side, that extra fabric also makes you look bustier. You're welcome. I know, right? How great is that? I actually had one of my shoppers buy a dress from one of my previous live shows. And then she came to she bought a dress from one live show, and then the next week she came to my live show and said, hey, I bought that white dress that you were showing that you called the Marilyn Monroe dress, because if you looked busty in it, then I knew I would look busty in it. So I immediately bought it. I was like, oh, great. Hashtag live shopping host. Thanks so much. Okay, so this one is in a gray blue color, but it's not, I don't see any gray in it at all. This dress has shocked me. This one came out for spring, and it is continuously one of my best sellers. I cannot believe it. This is just like, people go crazy for it. Now, this one, it has the tie here, but you can't get rid of it. Now, my style tip for you. Do you see how the product page here, she has the belt, again, like on the side here, and don't do that. Why? Again, going back to what I said earlier, you don't want to add more fabric to the front. I don't care if you're Giselle or if you're a normal person like me. What woman wants to add more fabric to your tummy, right? No. So what you do instead, ignore the product page, and just like I showed you with the other light green dress, you just take it from behind here and then pull it into a nice clean little knot. See that? And what that will do, see how I'm pulling the fabric back? So what that does is it will create a beautiful hourglass silhouette. And my gosh, with a nice strapless bra, it's gorgeous. I love this dress because it's a great color. It's a flattering color. And this length is perfect. This length to me can go to many, many different wedding attire. Whatever the dress code is, you're going to be able to hit it with that dress. So you'll be able to wear that a lot. And again, like I really, really feel strongly about this. I cannot emphasize it enough. If you are only going to wear this once, then don't buy it at all. It's just not worth the money, right? I have curated these dresses because they're super, super gorgeous, and they fit so many different wedding dress codes, but they're also just gorgeous summer staple pieces. This dress I wore out with my girlfriend Amanda for like a happy hour, and It's definitely long on me. So if you're my height-ish, if you're around the 5'3" and under category, just know that you're going to need to wear like a little wedge, like I have with this. But for my ladies that are, 5'3" and above, this dress is going to be perfect on you. So look, it has this nice off-shoulder design. So you could wear it like this, or you could wear it like that. So it's different styling. I've even worn it like that. Really fun. And it just flows out. I love this green and white. It's so elegant and it moves beautifully. So you have pockets here. And what you do, it's so easy. I'll show you quickly. I could just throw it on. I did this on my Amazon live earlier. I wish I had time to put on all of these dresses for you, but if you go to my YouTube channel, you'll see me wearing a lot. I have lots of videos of these. So look, I know this looks ridiculous, but because it's over my other dress. But here's a little trick. You know, when you're wearing a maxi dress, it doesn't matter what height you are, right? And you need to go upstairs, or you're trying to walk without having it drag. And people do this, right? They do. And then you're just like a hot mess express, and your hair gets messed up, and like you spill your drink, right? It's so bad. So instead, what I do, my little trick here, you put your hands in the pockets here, and that's how you pull up the dress, like that. See? And same with dancing. When you're dancing, right, you just put one hand here. Look how elegant and lovely. So instead of doing hot mess express like this and trying to fumble around your dress, you just ever so slightly pick it up. Now, I don't have a handbag right now, but let's pretend my water bottle is. Okay, so you have your handbag, your drink, whatever. So you could even just do it one-handed, right? Where you just pick it up here and just take your time. And that's how you move with these maxi dresses without looking like a hot mess, right? So just like a little trick. And even if it doesn't have pockets, you just kind of pick it up subtly with, right? Just, and go slow. There's no rush, no rush. Anybody that rushes you, just tell them, pardon me. This is a wedding, not the Long Island Expressway. Slow down. All right, I really should have shown you this with wearing it on. I hope I didn't just completely turn you off from this dress, because honestly, out of all these dresses, this is one of my absolute favorites, because you could wear this to a beach wedding. You could wear this as a beach cover-up. You could wear this as a house dress. You could wear it. You could even get away with this to a black tie summer wedding. Again, that is if you're going to a summer wedding that is not, in a city where you're doing, there's certain weddings. Like if it's at like the Plaza Hotel in New York, you're not going to be wearing. I guess that's all. Those are the only QR codes that I have for you guys. If you're going to like a fancy wedding indoors at a hotel, then that's a little bit different. But don't buy a ball gown. That's just not worth it, right? Not worth it. And again, these belts are such a great, simple little add-on, not even $10. And you just easily style these like that. And this belt is so great. Love it. Now I have some styling tips. I have some products linked in the description, like this belt, for you to shop and take a look at. I also have an LTK, and I have some posts with related, like my earrings, things like that. I have a live show again on Tuesday, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I'm going to be doing the best makeup finds possible to look natural and elegant all summer long. Just makeup like for anti-aging, skincare, protection, all that stuff. If you see a dress that I haven't shown and you're just jumping on, please let me know. Or if I've already shown it, I'm happy to show it again. we're here, we might as well get wedding dress ready. These two dresses I absolutely adore. I've shown these before a couple of times. You have, I call them the Southern Belle dresses. These are my Scarlett O'Hara dresses, which, by the way, the dog with the diaper over there, that's my dog Scarlett O'Hara. So these are just so stunning. Look at this blue and white. Very, very similar, but different. This one, people are just loving it because it does not have adjustable straps, but it's totally petite friendly. And you have this beautiful skirt here. Now, and look at the bust line. See that? So you have like a nice elastic here as well. So you could have, so it gives here, but whether you're, even if you have, if you're super, super busty, you lucky duck, or if you're like me, not so busty, you have fabric here. So you'll be able to get away with it. And that elastic, subtle. I know you guys are like, elastic? This is supposed to be classic chic style. Oh, hi, Carmen. You like the plain blue one? Then I'll grab it for you. You should show me. I will absolutely do that. Yeah, so this is really beautiful and, all bust friendly, and it has like this little concealed zipper. And again, like when you're done, throw it in the wash and line dry. I mean, it doesn't get any easier than that. So Carmen, this is for you. Look at this, beautiful, so pretty. It has this tiered kind of ruffle thing here. You could wear it like I have, off the shoulder. I think this one has coupons. Definitely take a look at the product, at my description in my, like the captions of my video. Look, you wear it off the shoulder, or you could do up 2 shoulders, or you could do it totally off where you show your your shoulders as well. Hi, thanks so much for saying hello. Sometimes I feel like I'm talking to a lot of people, but they're just like not there. It's kind of weird, but whatever. I don't mind. I could talk. So look, you have a lot of room here, and Carmen, this beautiful elastic here. Look, is this something that is super, super tight and sexy and like showing everything? Absolutely not, but it's so beautiful. You should see how this moves. It's just elegant. Southern Belle, Scarlett O'Hara, gorgeous. And you could wear it to the beach, or you could wear it to a daytime wedding. You could wear it to a black tie summer wedding. It's so gorgeous on, so gorgeous. I have photos. I could pull them up if you want to see me wearing them. Petite friendly-ish, as long as you're okay wearing a little wedge. So if you're on the shorter side, if you're 5'3" or below, like I am, just be prepared. You're going to need a heel with this one. But for everybody else, this is a real true maxi dress, and always size up, size up, size up with that one. And then of course, I love this one. Don't you guys love this one's so Chanel looking? You would like a belt with that one. Oh yeah, like a strappy heel. A belt with, I don't know, this one, like the waist belt that I showed, like with this. I've never tried it, and I don't, it's an idea. I'm actually not opposed to that. I think it's an interesting idea. I'm just I really need to get a mannequin, but I just can't deal with that in my 1-bedroom apartment, having some like creepy mannequin here. But I'm always like trying to style these on my like little hangers. Let's see how this looks. I mean, you could try it. My only thing is, will this thicker waist belt, will it cover all of that waistline here? It may not. See, it may show some of the ruffle, that waistline with this one. That's the only thing. Yeah, strappy heel. Absolutely. A wedge, strappy heel, 100%. All of that is gorgeous. And depending on your height, you could, wear whatever you want. And I have some shoes and some recommendations linked in the video description. Like these, these are these are just really, really comfortable. I could host live shopping shows all day in these, but I have like beautiful Jimmy Choos. If you're doing like a little splurgy thing, I just loved like these little wedges with this dress. I thought was so lovely, and it matches like the belt, really pretty, right? These are sold out, but they have the exact Anise design, but it's a strappy heel, and that's linked in the video description to check out. I love these so much. They look like Bond girl shoes. They're so pretty. So you can wear them with high waist pants or whatever. They're just great. So pretty. Yeah. That dress, I always say too, like, look, I love to kind of like, we took off the waist belt that was included in this dress and we added this one just to make it look a little bit more polished, a little bit more refined, a little bit more styled without being too much, right? You don't want to overdo it, especially at a wedding. Totally embarrass yourself, right? Keep it classy, keep it simple and elegant, right? That's how you'll stand out the most. But I like to say, if a dress is designed a certain way, you don't want to mess with it, right? So like that one is pretty detailed as far as the waistline goes, with that like really pretty elastic, like how it falls here. There's like a little V and everything. So you just don't want to, certain times you just want to let the dress be the dress, and styling it and trying to change it or add things is actually not a good idea, right? So that dress is like one and done and you're good to go. Yeah, I know, right? Aren't they so pretty? They're so pretty. I'm obsessed. I wish I could say that I bought them myself. I didn't. I got them with my mom. We were actually at Jimmy Choo London, their flagship store. It was pretty awesome. They had just come out. What else can I show you? Oh, and then I have this like really cool high-low dress. This is really fun. This came out for the spring. It is totally sold out in the color that I have, but they have so many different patterns and styles. I just love them. So it's really pretty where you have the one shoulder design here. Isn't that nice? So it's really fun and a nice high slit here, which usually I would say maybe veer away from if it's a wedding. But because it has this extra fabric here, it's just like a little bit of a pop. But this one's a little bit sexier. But I love the asymmetrical design. So you have I love a one shoulder dress. I just think it's so elegant, but like super sexy and knockout, gorgeous, stunning. And this cool little bow here. And then again, like the asymmetrical skirt, it's just fun. So like, this is your ultimate going out dress. This could be black tie or daytime appropriate, and it moves with you, right? That's so important. Don't get a dress in the summertime that's going to be, that's going to weigh you down fabric wise or style wise. You're just going to be uncomfortable and you're not going to have a good time, right? Weddings are long enough. Accessories are fun, but it's, yeah, right. Like there's certain times that you just let the dress be the dress, and loves it. Speaking of accessories, I have some really pretty ideas for hats. Look at this. This has UPF 80 in it, which is basically sunblock built into the fabric. And I pulled it because I thought it was just like such an elegant daytime wedding accessory. And it's only like $20 on Amazon. It's linked in the video description. And look, I just got this from the brand. So you could do it like this, right? So it needs to settle because it came like beautifully packaged, almost as if it were a $250 hat, which I have one of those, the Eric Javits. But look at the bow. Isn't that pretty? So if it's an outdoor thing, then you could wear this. And I know that it's a lot, but there's a time and a place for a hat like this. And if it's not a wedding and in the summer, I don't know what is. Now this, I love the beige, and the beige, it comes in other different colors too. But I love this. And again, it has like that sun protection built in. Don't go to an outdoor reception or outdoor wedding during the daytime without having some sun protection, because you'll come out with a sunburn and wrinkles. No fun. I mean, I am 35 now, and I'm like, I spray SPF 80 on me when I walk my dogs every morning. And I have my big, big, big hat. This I would wear on a dog walk too. I know it seems like a little bit more formal, but I don't care, because look at the wide brim. It has total coverage. So I could be wearing, leggings and like a cropped sports thing. I don't wear sports bras out. It's too revealing with the midriff stuff. But I love that this has, enough of a wide brim, and you could adjust it in the interior. So you could make it looser or you could make it tighter. So if it's windy, don't worry about it. It's fine. Yeah. Oh, good. I'm so happy. I really appreciate you, saying hi. And sometimes it's like, I'm talking to nobody. So it's so nice to chat with you. And thank you for your kind words and for your interest in my show. It takes so long to put all this stuff together, figure out what people are shopping for and say, all right, I like these things. Hopefully they will too. And this dress is so lovely. I showed this back in the fall when it came out in like this more of a beigey color, and it really, really blew up. I did a couple of shorts on it because if you look closely, it has this beautiful button detailing here, and it just screams ultra high-end luxury to me. These pockets aren't, you don't put anything in there. Again, you want to size up, and this dress is formal enough where you could, this like cocktail attire for a wedding, this is her. Like, this is a girl. But I just think it's a really well-made, beautiful, very expensive looking product. Yay, you're here. Me too. Very, very nice. And I also have it in the beige color, and it's stunning. It literally, people will think that you're wearing a Chanel dress. This is so Chanel to me. It looks, if somebody said, Hailey, this is Chanel Resort 2024, I would say, oh, okay. And I don't know much, but I do know fashion. And this is great. It also, I know it looks like it kind of looks like a sweater dress. It is not. The fabric is actually primarily viscose, which is a fabric that you see in a lot of athletic wear. So it's super breathable, but it has that illusion. It's very, very, very elegant. But for my ladies like me that are on a budget, all of these dresses, are under $50. Amazon fashion is such a gold mine. Let me tell you, like, I'm so addicted because like Amazon just has a lot of great deals. It really does. I was on this morning getting my shows together, and like when it showed me some product recommendations, I like got pulled into these other dresses. So there's a lot of inventory. It's really a building, growing part of Amazon. And I work with them a lot, like every single week I'm doing these shows with them. So it's newer, but it's great. So take a look. Now here's my like to know it, where I post every single day. I try to post every day on YouTube. I'm still growing on this channel. I have a live show. Let me show you guys. I have a show scheduled for this Tuesday at 4 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, it's totally work friendly. You're so right. So if you are around on Tuesday at 4, I'm showing the best SPF anti-aging, no makeup looks on YouTube Live, as well as Amazon Live at 1 p.m. But you don't need to come to both. Just come to my YouTube and I'll have all of it going. I'm going to do it on my mobile phone. See, yeah, you can. And let me pull up you absolutely can. Thanks for asking. Why not? We're here. Yeah, so this one does not have to be as bodycon as the show on the product page. So don't worry about it. If you take one size up, it'll fit nicely. Are you looking for anything specific as far as wedding attire, just like some cute summer dresses? I can make some recommendations. So, again, it says bodycon, but take one size up from your regular. I like the length too, which is why I chose this color, and I'm showing it to you for wedding guest appropriate dresses, right? Like it's long enough where this is totally cocktail party and jewelry dependent, black tie friendly, maybe. That might be pushing it. But it's really, really lovely. So, oh, good. That's so great. I'm so excited. So look, up close and personal, you have like the pink floral. There's no tie-dye in it for me, but some of the other patterns, I don't know, they call it a tie-dye dress. Tie-dye dress. Say that 8 times fast. And you have like a little slit here, but very, very subtle. You could see that in the product page there where she has like the little leg coming up, but it's not that high. Here's the slit. Goes up to here, which is nice for a wedding or just for going out in the summer because you can move. You can do kickboxing classes. No. But yeah, so very, very pretty. I'm glad that you like this one. It's a little bit more modern, right? Because see the hardware here, it's silver hardware, and you have the adjustable straps. So I like this one. Yeah, this is totally date night going out. Yes. But still size up. You don't, right? I mean, or, another great thing, if you're a Prime member, you could always like try your regular size and then get one size up, and then whatever, you just return it at Whole Foods. It's easy. Oh, it's so nice. That's so cute. I love that. I want to come. That's so sweet. Yeah. My brother, oh my gosh, I feel so guilty, but I'm going to see my dad next week I'll see him a week from tomorrow, but my brother's taking my dad out for Father's Day. But he's such a mama's boy, my brother. He's always with my mom. My mom and I are close, but she's like, always like, how's the favorite? My little brother. There's something about moms and sons, right? There's just, I don't know. It is what it is. And it's such a nice tradition, but yeah, you could wear that. And you know what? Because of the design, because these dresses that I'm showing you a lot, they have lining, they have structure. So you go onto websites, if you're in a certain budget, if you're in that 50 something budget, you're five. Okay. Oh, okay. Good. Yeah. So I would take, and you want it to fit, gosh, as far, take a look. So I'm 5'3" on a good day, and like 100 and little over like 105, and a size small was good. So maybe small, medium. Take a look. If you scan the QR code, it'll take you to the product page, and you could look at the measurements. But yeah, you're very close in size to me. So small or medium would probably be good. But all of these dresses, I think they go up to like XXL, and they have a lot of sizes. I do recommend getting the colors that I show you, only because it takes out the surprise, right? As I showed you, like, which dress, there was one dress that really is, I love this one. This one, Carmen, this one I like really encourage you to look at this one too. I could even pull up a photo. This one is strapless, and it hits, you're going to need a little bit of a heel with it, but not much. And it holds you up. It's so pretty. But this is one of the colors. Look, see the product page in the green and white coconut color? Totally different than what I'm showing, right? So much more subtle in person than it is on the product page. So I do recommend taking the color that I show. Sizing, go to the product page. They have like the exact measurements, and that's the best advice I could give you than just like throwing out size tips for you. Right? Test. That sounds like my dad. That's funny. Oh my goodness. Yeah, but this one's really pretty and has like little pockets too. So you could pull it up and down. And I like the length. It's really pretty. And it's not, this one doesn't have the big skirts. You were looking at this one. If you're 5'2", this one that you liked earlier, it may be a little bit, this one's longer in length. It's a little bit harder. Sometimes I have to like pull it up a little bit more with the straps, because it's meant to be off the shoulder. This one, nice strapless bra, and you're good to go. As far as just like a grab and go, one click and you're done kind of shopping idea. So I would take this one for 5'2". This one's great. And then the other length, which one do I also love for 5'2"? This one as well. This one's a little bit more structured, and you have a little bit more lift if you're like me on the shorter end of the height of things. That would look pretty with, oh yeah. So all of these dresses, like, I mean, it's so hard. My number one style tip is never dress for trends. Dress for your body type, right? Never. Like, trends come and go. What makes you feel good and confident is everything. Like, you could have a $12,000 Christian Dior dress, but if you don't feel freaking $12 million in it, it's not going to work. It's not going to work because it's all about, I hate to say inner beauty because like that kind of, that's so lame, but it's all about how you feel. One of my jokes, which I have really bad jokes, but bear with me. One of the jokes that I use, I say, fashion is not about pain. If you want pain, go to the beauty influencers. So fashion should make you feel like $1 million, and it shouldn't cost $1 million. It's all about like how you rock it. And if you're not going out with confidence because you're like, ooh, this is too tight. Ooh, like, how do my arms look? Or, is this too assy, right? Oops, sorry, I shouldn't curse. Sorry. Ooh. But you know what I'm saying. Sorry, YouTube. Don't have to reveal it all to look super sexy, hot tamale, classic, elegant, chic, first lady, knockout, gorgeous. Awesome. Oh, we're almost at an hour. Look at me. Usually my YouTube lives are like shorter. All right. What do you guys think? It's Thursday. Wow. Whew. So, all right. Lots of your sisters, the trend queen. Yeah, the thing, look, I mean, so for coral pinks and these sage green colors are very in for the summer. That being said, I love that these dresses that you're seeing a lot on the runways right now. You're seeing a lot of these colors, and cool. However, these things, this is very timeless, elegant, chic. This stuff is not going out of style. And as long as you take care of your items, right? As long as you pack, once it starts getting chilly out, as long as you put it away nicely and pack it appropriately, you don't throw it in the dryer or accidentally snag something, these pieces are meant to build a wardrobe, right? I opened up the show by saying, if you're going to just wear this to one wedding, don't even bother buying it. It's not worth the money. So these are pieces that you could wear all summer long. And if you live in Florida like me, all year round. So buy something that's going to stand the test of time. These are great. These are, in this price point, these are well-made products. These are things that I live and breathe in. I don't ever show anything that I don't like. If I don't like it, I'm not going to show it to you. Why waste the time? Boring, right? So yeah, that's my show for today. And I hope that you got some good things. Carmen, take a look at my LTK and follow there. I have so much stuff. My Amazon storefront is also really, really helpful. And of course, I'll be live again. And YouTube is so cool because you guys can just pull up any video or short that I post, whether it's from today or, 2 months ago, and drop a comment. You could say hey, Hailey, I was on your show. Remember that Amazon dress? I just got invited to this wedding and can you make a recommendation? Trust me, nobody comments on my YouTube. I will see the comment and I will answer it quite promptly, embarrassingly promptly. I had to get so excited. I'm like, oh my gosh, somebody commented on my YouTube. It's a miracle. Then scan the QR code. This one's great. And the color is called apricot and it's not. Look at the product page. Look at I just, copy and pasted the product page photography. It's called apricot, but look, it's like a light pink. It's so pretty. You said your skin, you have a caramel skin tone. Oh my God, you're gonna look so much better in this dress than I do, right? But this is universally flattering. This color, I just love it. But yeah, this is a great color for you. I love it. Yeah, thank you for your comments. I'm so delighted. And remember, with this one, I think you would like it with this waist belt, the thick one here, which is linked in the video description. So, but yeah, and if you forget, shoot me a comment. I will respond. Thank you guys so much for being here. This was so much fun. Celebrated my 100th show on Amazon today. I know, right? But new to YouTube, I'm Hailey Feldman. This is my 1-bedroom apartment in West Palm Beach, Florida. And thank you so much. I will see you guys on Tuesday at 4 p.m. I hope that you guys have a really, really great week and happy Father's Day and happy Pride too. Yay. All right. See you later, everybody. Oh.